We're back from our Inquisition, and this time.
Finally, a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Oh, you didn't care, Roman. Anyway, yes, this one's level 18. We're level what? 11? Okay. So I think I want to save up for this axe, because that's pretty awesome.
These orders may take some time.
If you say so.
Oh, actually, we can talk to these people.
It wasn't. Diseased, maybe.
You didn't see it. It had colored fire.
My father saw the last archdemon. You don't know anything.
Lord Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service. I trust good secret was not your course. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
How are you doing? Good business.
Building, always building, thanks to you.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
Segret survived Haven.
He's over there.
Where is he?
About? Doing good work for you and yours? But this position is now more desirable. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
Why are you a mere merchant if you're the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
Okay, goodbye.
We'll speak another time.
Certainly, Lord Inquisitor.
I think later on she gives us a war room request. Hi, Cigarette.
Inquisitor.
Goodbye, Cigarette. You have any? Nope. No words of wisdom. Okay, let's just go, and while we're doing all this, because I feel like this vast majority of this episode is going to be talking to people, which isn't a bad thing per se, but I want to go and sloop dop doop bop. You know what I'm saying? Yes. War room. That's the word. I'd love to remove these. They look so stupid. The fuck? Why do we not? Whatever. Just kind of leave certain areas in this castle. Like that one broken wall that was over on, like, I guess technically like this side of the fortress never gets fixed, and I still want to know why. Hello, losers. Hey, we found the prick. Hey. Okay, and now what's over here?
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
Inquisitor.
That's gonna take way too long.
To work?
Oh, so I can get specializations? Oh, I want that. What do I need? I think I need someone else. That's way too long. Nope, still on.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Green Orders of Mars friendship. That's useful.
Let us begin.
In ancient darkness, King Paramount officially declared his support for the Inquisition. Yeah, fuck the one guy that was the Idukan. Dwarf Snowball's brother. Fuck that guy. I cut his head off. No, actually smashed his head in. That's right. Oh, that was one of the best moments of Origins. I was so underleveled, but that's what made that zone so much fun. And then, because the warden's brother actually betrayed him by trying to claim that I killed my brother when I was attacked. And so I came back and it turns out, oh, hey, I want to try to get the crown now that Dad's dead. So I go over there, you know, I play right into his cards, you know, I make him feel like that he's doing anything. And then when the Paragon makes me be like, all right, you can crown the next ruler, I'm like, ha, fuck you, bro. And he gets so infuriated, he tries to kill me, and then I fucking smack his skull on the ground and he dies.
Yes.
Probably one of the best scenes in that whole game. Oh my god, there's so much.
Who rules Antiva?
Officially, the Principality of Antiva is governed by His Majesty King Fugelno II. In reality, Antiva's merchant princes rule the country in everything but name. Quite loudly, I might add.
What sort of dealings did you have with these merchant families?
As ambassador, I attended Privy Council meetings in immediate respect. May I just say, one has never heard an argument until they've sat in on 15 princes howling down each other's tariff suggestions.
If you must deal with legislation, at least it's lively.
It's all a part of life in Antiva. Our traditions value passion and romance. A certain exuberance of style.
Are you positive you're Antivan?
I can be most exuberant when it's called for. Just at the right moments, and in a proper fashion. Might we speak of something else?
What's the land like in Antiva?
The settled areas are quite lush. The vineyards run as far as the eye can see in some places. Antiva City, however, perches right up against the Rialto Bay. That's what I miss most. The sea crashing against the maze of the docks.
I have difficulty seeing you wandering around a trading port.
Everyone in Antiva City spends time by the ships, my lord. The finest restaurants and poets all make their habitation by the sea. The waterfront's never still. Lanterns are lit along the promenade no matter what the weather.
Are you ever homesick?
Occasionally. When a breeze stirs the trees in the garden, I sometimes pretend it's the sound of the surf. Do you know, I even miss those terrible squawking birds infesting the harbor. My youngest sister used to throw whole loaves of bread to the gulls. Silly thing.
You said the Montiliers used to run an entire trading fleet. What happened?
There was a scandal in Val Royal more than an age ago. The Montiliers were forbidden from trading with Orlais. Our personal fortunes never quite rebounded.
Does anyone in Orlais even remember what that scandal was?
I doubt it, but the injunction persists.
What exactly happened?
An affair with a minor lord. Perhaps. Most other details are lost.
Are you saying your family's livelihood was ruined because of a love affair no one even remembers?
Essentially, Orlesian politics are full of these unhappy little missteps, Inquisitor.
You haven't really gone into detail about how you know Liliana.
We met... let me think. We met the last few years of my schooling, but we became friends after I became ambassador to Orlais. It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
How exactly did you and Liliana reconnect in the Inquisition?
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable recompense. Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended me an invitation to her estate. Leliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
I assume there was more to it than a strange way to say hello.
It was a test of sorts. Leliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing woman I met in Valroyo. Leliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs, charming the greatest wits. Now she collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but she will not hear it.
Does Leliana confide in you?
She enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures. Leliana used to concoct the most ridiculous plans. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
Tell me about the Montiliers.
Well, my parents are alive and in good health. They live in our estate in Antiva City. Of my 4 siblings, most attend to the running of the family vineyards. That reminds me, I must ask someone to make sure Yvette attends the spring reception at the palace. My youngest sister has no head for social engagements.
Why are you overseeing your siblings' social lives?
It's Antivan custom. After a certain age, the heir apparent runs the family's estate to prove they're worthy of succession. If you're unfit for the task, the heads of the house, usually one's parents, may decree a new heir.
I imagine there must be give and take between a family heir and their parents.
There is a fair amount of arbitration. Bickering, if one is less polite. But managing the estate is my duty. As much work as it is, I will not shirk it.
Is running your family's estate that important to you?
I'm responsible for their welfare. Amount taxing as those duties can sometimes be.
I think you're too finicky to give those responsibilities to the rest of your family.
You don't know them. But Lorien in charge, or Antoine, or Yvette? No, truly. It must be me.
Where were you raised, Josephine?
I was born in Antiva City, but when I turned 15, Mother declared I'd attend finishing school in Valroy.
Finishing school.
But I bowled into her skirts the day I had to leave.
You must have missed her terribly.
I did. And she was most unsympathetic to my wailing. But my mother only wanted the best for me. Living in Orlais was an education in itself.
What did you learn at this finishing school in Valroyo?
Among other things, mathematics, rhetoric, poetry, history, logic, and a great deal of etiquette. I still remember Madame Beventir's switch on my knuckles when I forgot the basic tenets of Nevaran dining customs. For a dowager approaching her 80th year, she had quite the arm.
How did the younger you like Valroyo when you arrived?
Have you ever stepped into a new city and felt the buildings couldn't possibly be real? That was Valroyo to me. So beautifully foreign, I gaped at its spires for months.
Does Antiva City have nothing that compares to Valroyo?
Antiva City is a jewel among the capitals. But I did not appreciate that before I traveled. There are multitudes of places I'd like to see. Saharan, the Anderfels, whatever lies past the Amaranthine Ocean.
Let's speak later.
Okay. So now we can judge Pantalones man, aka the butthole mayor that murdered all those people. We're gonna murder him.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So he decided to kill them too.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
I'll give him a fucking clean death. To murder innocents in the name of security is fucking wrong.
War forces terrible choices on us. But justice demands its due. Gregory Dedrick, I sentence you to a swift death.
The day has come at last. Maker, forgive my sins.
Oh, I'm not killing him? Oh, that's a shame. Well, get him. Okay, that is an axe. Boom! There goes his head. It's gone. Murder. I like that, like, direct sound of, like, oh my god, his head is gone. Yeah, who the fuck would have thought? No, he was gonna go up there and give him a high five. No cure for the blight. Also, just kill them and their families. Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like I was here. Influence. More like benevolence. Okay, how the fuck do we get this then? Oh, it must be for...
Any news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes. And it is not good.
Oh, you know what they say. Okay, that's an hour.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, let's go talk to literally everyone else. Actually, there is something I don't think we did. Let's go talk to Vatic.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
You know, talk it out.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Okay, anything else?
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry Tale.
Honestly, I'd rather fight an ancient Darkspawn with a pet archdemon than deal with that hole in the sky. At least you can kill Darkspawn.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Nothing is unkillable.
I'm not so sure about that. Do the things in the Fade really die? Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Dead bodies.
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Profound. Oh, there's another guy there. Anything else, Varric?
Need something?
Help with these, whatever they are.
Carry on.
This guy.
Honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhald. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know it's worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out
Bronca?
to be a sodding madwoman.
Bronca.
Couldn't stand looking at her. Memory of a dwarf, right?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
I agree.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Good dwarven perspective, my man. Here we have this nice little garden that hopefully we can upgrade soon.
Even here. This hold has everything.
Actually, I want rare. Do we have any rares? Nope. See, there's nothing I really want to grow there. Elaine
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but recent events have put those doubts to bed. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Okay. Yeah, there's Giselle.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
I doubt safely is realistic. Quickly, perhaps.
It may seem overwhelming now, but you have already done more than most could have. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
Nope, goodbye. Literally nothing else you can say is important. Okay, now there's other stuff here. There's, I think, like a chapel. You know what this place reminds me a lot of, though, this particular garden, is it reminds me of, the Mania Garden in, Shivering Isles of Oblivion. Love that fucking thing. Like, we have our own little... I assume that's Andraste. Yep. A little chapel. It's not good, but we have it. Hello. definitely a way up there, because it looks like there's a quest. No? Okay. Whoop-de-doo. So look, we're taking no damage in Skyhold. I love it. Alright, let's head back to war table, that's the word. And then we'll go and dick around to keep talking to everyone else. I think this episode will be a tad bit longer than the most. I'm really good. Because there is so many people to talk to. And just, it goes on and 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 on. But that's always the thing about BioWare games. You always have a group of people to talk to after all the important quests. Okay, where was Colin's mission? Apparently it was over here. Yay, influence. Okay. Sure, the instructions for legions who want to...
When we arrived. Who named this place Skyhold?
Profound.
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
Ensure the instruction for the legions who want to join, but can we expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate? He's a figure of inspiring and should be promoting a specialist from within the ranks. Seems like me to respect to our people. This needs to be the herald. Okay, sure. Ensure the Inquisitors. Oh, yeah. I know what this is. Ooh, conscript. Conscripts.
The city has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. Well, with luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Okay, let's go get that. Because there are some really good shit. We're at the edge of the wall, if I remember correctly, and we have a choice of like different specializations, such as the Reaver, which was hello. 2A bonjour. Je suis. Look at this man's mustache. I think I remember where they are.
Majestic. How was a place like this ever lost?
Beautiful. What's this? Words. Oh, Harden Hightown.
Strangest thing. When I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. The strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but...
You can't remember who. Hola. Okay, so we have... Sir. Hello, sir.
Herald, I hear you wish training so you don't embarrass those sworn to you. I'm summoned to offer instruction in the physical aspect of the Templar. I'm Sir.
So what?
Sir. Our time is brief, Herald. I trust you are serious.
If you're sir, I'm an Inquisitor.
Sir, I welcome and look forward to your instruction.
I've no doubt. Many want to be part of the Order and what it stands for. I don't teach that. The Order, faith, is not where Templar abilities come from. Faith is how Templars endure their abilities. I teach how to deny magics. Not fight, not match. Deny. And that lies in lyrium. You will construct a filter, you will suffer its effects, and you will be worthy of inspiration. How you endure will be your own affair.
Very well, sir.
They all say that. Here. If you do not pray, Inquisitor, I recommend starting. Only to drown the filters.
Okay. Hi, Frames.
Inquisitor, imagine the frothing of the minstrels dreaming of this meeting. Frantic. I, of course, am Lord Chancellor de Lyon, and I am here to aid your ascension to glory in the hearts of the people. I shall make you a champion.
I'm excited to learn how to serve in this way.
Oh, no. No, lad. Be eager, yes, but to serve. Only from the front. Champion.
What's going on with your head?
Leader while also being known, respected. There are formalities, of course. Procedures, pish and tosh. All superseded as you already lead a nation. Once you set and have your standard, you shall command like you were born to it. And of course you were.
Is it similar to a knight or an Orlesian chevalier?
We share a way of the field, and they can be useful. But those titles carry a certain reputation. Chevaliers are generally pricks in my experience. People are less inclined to celebrate those backhanders. You want to be their champion.
All right, Lord Chancellor, I'm ready to start.
Of course you are. You already have. Mere formality awaits. There's a process, a few shows of ability to start them talking. But you'll take to it just fine.
What is up with your
Remember,
face?
It's good to be champion.
It's good. It's good. Where would that be? Is there just path? Oh, jeez. Oh, that's... Yeah. Actually, you know what? No, Cassandra just flat out doesn't. Okay, that's good, Cassandra. It's real fucking good. Or your bull isn't either. I'm on crack. Oh, maybe I need to actually like physically use them, and then from there. Okay, that's no big deal. You're a champion. Okay, I think bull would be Reaver. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's look at you. Right, you'll survive it. Maybe.
And you are?
I'm a breaker. My name is Thram, and I was not expecting a messenger from this place. The Inquisitor wants to be a Reaver. Are you a follower? Followers don't do well. This is not a road for those who worry about what others think. You want power? Admit it. You've battles to win. If you give a toss about opinion, you can write your own history after you win. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink.
What will this allow me to do?
Win. Not
Okay, yeah, I got it. I know what it does.
inspire.
Right.
Very well. I look forward.
Okay, do we have the stuff for it? Please tell me I do. Oh, I need another infusion primer and a ton of rash vine. Okay. Don't know where I'm gonna get some more rash vine, but I don't care. Hola. Hi, Cullen.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
I agree.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
You're being especially serious today.
I know. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Cullen, if this can kill you...
It hasn't yet. After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life, any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to... watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
I don't approve.
You shouldn't have done this in the first place.
I have to do this. What future can there be outside the Order if I don't try? I believe in this Inquisition. I would serve out of loyalty, not blind obedience.
I didn't mean... I'm sorry, Cullen. I would have that as well.
The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
That's good. Why no drugs? Confessions of a lyrium addict.
I understand there's a way I could become a Templar. Or gain the power, at least.
Why would you?
You want to leave. I don't.
Templars use their abilities in service of the Maker. Even if I can't take the vows, I would do the same.
Do you think I broke all my vows? Lyrium binds us to the Chantry. Our actions serve the Maker. Gaining Templar powers will not make you righteous or right. Believe me.
What is it like to have powers? To take lyrium?
Strange. After a while, your abilities become instinct. You wield them as you would a sword, without thought.
Do you think that's what it's like to be a mage?
No. Templar abilities are not magic. You draw on the lyrium in your blood and your training, not some innate ability.
You're sure it feels different? How do you know?
I just do.
Nothing's decided yet. I won't leap with my eyes closed.
I pray that's true.
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Alright. Next time we continue talking to people. Thank you all for watching.